going. Oh, let me straighten you up just a tad here. So, I finally got some more resin in. It just arrived. So, I am going to resin this canvas, and then I have 3 vases I did, and I want to show you those vases. They turned out so beautiful. I'm so proud of them. And I'm going to resin those, and I'm just going to show you just kind of how I do it. Simple, easy. I just love getting my hands in that resin. So, here is the painting I did. I didn't do this one on camera. I used unicorn spit paint for this. It's a paint slash stain. So you could see all the different layers of greens and blues. Turned out really nice, but when this gets resined with unicorn spit, when you put the resin or varnish on, that's when it really comes to life. So I use KS Resin. Love this stuff, love it, and the price is great. I should be getting my code so that if anybody ever wants to buy any of that, you can use my code and you can get a percentage off. So let me put my gloves on. Let's get to it, guys. All right. Where did I put my gloves? I'm just going to use, I try to reuse everything I can. I use all kinds of, I use like the fast food drink holders to hold my cups. I use anything I can and reuse anything I can. Just trying to save the world as much as I can. I don't know if it helps, but by gosh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay, that one is toast. So let me get my other one. Sorry guys, I was not prepared, was I? I can't find my gloves. I put them somewhere. What did I do with them? Give me just a second. I'm going to put you on pause so I can get my gloves. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I also, real quick, wanted to tell you this KS Resin, I'll just read it right off the bottle. It's a 1-to-1 ratio to mix the hardener and the resin. It has high temperature resistant. It's dry to touch in 12 hours. And the full cure is only 3 days compared to like 7 to 12 days with others. And it has 0 VOC and low odor. I can't even smell it, and I've got a whole big cup right here. So we're gonna put just a little bit on here. Just gonna pour a puddle. Just about like that. And I'm going to use my hands. Ooh, it's warm. Heats up. And I'm just going to spread all around. I just need a thin coat. I don't need much at all. Spread it all around. But if you could tell, I don't know if you could tell on the camera, but as soon as I put that on, how those colors pop with the resin on this unicorn spit paint. Get my sides. I was afraid of resin. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. But after the first time, I'm like, what was I ever afraid of? I was afraid of just messing something up, but easy peasy. It is not hard at all. So don't be afraid. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm going to be doing a piece where I mix my colors in with resin instead of a pouring medium. And I can't wait to do one of those. And I got me some mica powders. It's going to be fun. Just gets such cool effects. Okay. Even that out one more time. And so I can get the bubbles out, I'm going to take my handy dandy little heating gun. Helps to plug it in first. And I'm going to pop the bubbles. And you guys can't see it, but I can sure see it. Popping all those little bitty bubbles. I'll do that a couple of times, 2-3 times, before it starts drying up. And you've got, gosh, you got like 45 minutes to an hour to work with this KS resin. It's so workable. Got a frog in my throat tonight. It just brings them all up to the front and pops them out. Whew, it's hot out here. I'm out in the garage again. It's a warm one. Get my sides. Okay. Set you over here. So hopefully you can tell the difference. I don't want to tilt it because I don't want to take all the resin out. But, so I'm going to set this aside. Okay, now that was the leftover paint that had dripped down when I did this vase. So this is the vase that I did with the unicorn spit. I just love the way it turned out. So now I'm going to resin it. Put it onto the solo cup. That way it'll drip down. And even though it'll get little drippies once it's dry and everything, all you do is just sand it off and it's good to go. Raring to go. Don't need very much at all for this either. Just kind of make a puddle on top of the base. Can't believe how warm that resin gets once it's mixed together. I'm trying to use one hand so I have one hand free to grab something. And I'm just going to rub it on down, add a little more. Just make sure I get every spot covered. Kind of fun doing this. Do just a touch more, just to make sure get enough on this side. See how it just makes all those colors pop and bright? I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but man, it just makes it vivid. All right, I gotta get both hands in here. Okay. So that guy's all nice and covered. And it's self-leveling, so it's not gonna show my finger marks all through there. Okay. So we'll set this guy over here. Now I'm going to get another one. Okay, I got 2 more vases, I got 2 more cups. Actually, I guess I didn't even need any of those. Let me take them off there. This is green and whites and some purple that I did. Like it, I love it. I'm gonna do some more of it. I just like that little play on words, or song, I guess I should say. Okay. And after I get all of them spread, then I'll blow or use my heat gun to pop the bubbles. Should pop most of them since I'm running my hands all over it, but there's still going to be some. I feel like a little kid playing in the mud with the squishy mud between my fingers. That's what it feels like, that really nice mud you get on a spa treatment that they put on your face and everything. Feels yummy. Yeah, definitely better using both hands. This I did not use unicorn spent for this one. I just used some Hobby Lobby Master's Touch paint. Alright, I think I got every little bit on him. So let's push him over here. Now we're going to do the last one. This one has kind of 2 sides. It's got most the blue. I did blues, gold, and brown. And then on the other side, it did more of the kind of like the ring pour layers. All right. I think that stuff gets hotter and hotter the more it sits. This will make it, putting this resin on, make the vase more durable. I wouldn't recommend putting them in the dishwasher to wash them. I would wash it by hand. But these will be on my paint pour or piece paint and pour shop on Facebook after they dry and I get some good pictures of them. So these will be for sale pretty soon, probably in about 4 or 5 days at least. All right. touch more. And hope everybody had a good weekend this last weekend. This is what I did this past weekend. Along with chilling with the hubby. Got cooked out my daughter and her boyfriend and my grandkids. All right. That is all to it, guys. That is it. Easy peasy. Didn't take me very long. I have some leftover resin, so I am probably gonna go find something else to resin. So I will see you guys later. Make sure and check me out. My Facebook shop, Peace Paint and Pour. I don't have a shop on Instagram, but I do show it. But that's on my Deanna Roselle Instagram. YouTube videos, please share this with your friends. Click on subscribe. That only helps me, and it only costs you a click of the button. Later on, I'll be adding discounts that you can do. I'll be putting the paints I use and the colors that I use in the description box. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Thanks, guys. Bye.